Yeah, Raw Radio, man. Late, but
Jump right
always
into
on
it.
time.
Always on time.
Y'all thought it was over, huh? I know y'all was looking Saturday. Oh, these niggas ain't around. Sunday. Oh, they still ain't around. But we right here. Freak said turn it up. You know what I'm saying?
Monday Night Raw.
Monday. That's how we gonna do it. We dropping it Monday Night Raw, people.
Unreal.
Man, but you
How
know
you
what?
doing today,
Man,
my good
look. We ain't even about to do all that. You already know how I'm doing. I'm doing all right. But
bet.
why do people like the bullshit? Or is it another term I should be using?
Why do people like the fuckery?
Man, that is a question. Why do people be addicted to the bullshit? You know what I'm saying? It's so easily to come across that bullshit every day, man. So many distractions, bro. Like all day long, man. We can't come with content and compete with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I ain't trying to compete, man, to be honest with you. People just addicted to the fuckery. We can't help them.
Well, you know what is bread and circus? That's ancient shit. It's always been like that from the Roman times when they used to be in the Colosseums. Now we got stadiums. They used to have the gladiators. Now we got, NFL, NBA, MLB. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
people want to see people want to see the drama on other fronts because it helps them escape the drama of their own life.
And but you know what? It seemed like every day. It's like it really is to this day. It's like I'm glad I never been a part of this. But like when you see like little videos, little clips online, everybody quick to grab a cell phone, videotapes and stuff. But you don't really know when you go outside, is this reality? Like if somebody just ran up on you on one of them pranks or something, like what is you on? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like people do whatever for some fame right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird. Yeah. Where do they blur the line of reality and nonsense? Like that's why we can't focus on change and like getting ourselves rising because we so quick to be down with the fuckery though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up.
That's it.
Man, it's weird. Like, I be up in here all the time. Like, I find myself like drifting off into the bullshit. And I'll be like, man, this is dumb as hell. Why am I watching this? You got men out here just wearing dresses, acting like females. You know what I'm saying? Just to get some views and all this stuff. I be like, bro, that ain't cool whatsoever at all. You know what I'm talking about?
And it's the deterioration of society. It's the breakup of family. It's this is the new way to get money is to just create shock and awe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And keep the people distracted while real stuff is going on and policies are being changed, shit like that.
Oh yeah.
So,
cause they think,
you always gotta look at those aspects. What policies are being changed? Like they got right now Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez. That's the big news. Their possible divorce or whatever. But that keeps the people entertained while COVID vaccines are happening and stimulus checks and all this shit is going out and keep people entertained, send them their money, get them back out shopping, working.
Nah, get them all back on this plantation, bro. That's what they really did.
Exactly.
Like, shit, man.
Exactly.
Forever gonna be in debt fucking around. I'm glad I ain't get one yet. I ain't get the 600 or the 1400 and they can keep it. You feel me? Because I know it's gonna come with something, like you said, smoke and mirrors. They gonna give you this, but we gonna take that type shit. You know what I'm saying? And hey, it's crazy because I be thinking about it like this, bro. It's like, Kim K and then Ray J made that tape way back in the day. It was like crazy as hell, right? Then you got men and women getting these OnlyFans, just doing whatever though. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. It's like, man, everybody got to hustle, man. I feel like I ain't knocking nobody hustle, but it's like sometimes we got to pick a lane and stay in it. You know what I'm saying? Just because you go to work and you get your little check, it's just like, man, don't put the blinders on to the bullshit and keep down on your marathon and run. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't focus on, like, you know, you might be at work, you know, your homegirl might be selling hair, making 100,000. Man, that ain't your shit. Stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? That ain't for you. Every hustle ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's one thing that a lot of people do is they see one person doing one thing and everybody just tries to follow that same lane, and it ain't for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody ain't meant to be an athlete, a doctor, so forth and so on. You know, find what's good for you.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I mean? Pick your shit that you like to do and move forward with that.
Hell yeah,
You know?
bro. Straight up. Like, because what it does is kind of put a little damper over your lifestyle and make you kind of depressed. Like, man, I ain't shit. But that ain't true. Man, you don't know what them people dealing with to get that bread. You know what I'm saying? Just because it look like a certain way, but behind the scenes, man, they probably got people trying to get them, rob them. You know, taxes that they ain't paying, that they neglecting right now. It just looks
People
like that. You know what I'm saying?
from them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
People
I mean,
stealing
what
from
do
you.
they say? You know, a lot of the stuff that not everything that glitters is gold. A lot of the people that look the richest and look the most successful aren't.
Mm-hmm.
It's the people that don't look. I want to be one of the people that don't look successful. Not that I don't look successful, like, you know, just a straight bum, but a tone down. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be the nerd looking motherfucker with money in the bank, with assets. You know what I mean? As opposed to things that you can see, or, you know,
Liabilities,
people
man.
can clock you. They can clock your moves. Oh, this is how he's living. This is how, you know what I mean? I want to be the dude that you don't know is rich,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sitting right next to you.
No, hold on, because when you say rich, man, that's like a broad statement. Like, because you can be financially rich and morally broke. You know what I'm saying? Poor than a
No, fuck
motherfucker.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
First of all, I never say, well, because I can understand where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
When I say rich, I don't mean rich just monetarily. I mean rich in my whole existence, with my existence, with my relationship with the Creator, my ancestors, my family, so forth and so on. Money and all of that comes with success, but all money is to do it. All money's purpose is to help you gain more success. It's not.
It's a tool, man. It's a tool.
It's a tool. It's not. Yeah. It's not just about building an account and just looking at the account and being like, "Hey, I'm successful." You use that to keep shit going. You know what I mean? It's the gas that we all run off every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So don't get me wrong. When I say rich, I don't just mean money. That's meaningless, because that'll always come and go.
Man, dude, trust me, it come and it go fast sometimes. But, you know, you get into this point where, like, you know, you be up. Let's say you get up and you be up there, and you can have a big heart and you could try to help everybody, and then you'll be back down there with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Not to say down there is wrong, but it's like, in order to be successful and really help each other, especially in our family units, is it's like to educate each other about good financial habits, man. I mean, like, it starts, man, as simple as, man, putting back $1, don't touch it. Because some people can save money, and that's priceless for some people, man. Some people can't save it. It's like when you see it, you gotta have it. You know what I'm saying? So what I usually do is I like keep my money in the cash. Man, I like cash because I go to the store, I might take a couple $100 with me, and it's like, okay, that's all I got to spend. I leave the debit card and stuff at home, though. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got that debit card, you can go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you don't see the burn of it. Like, you got $200 bills in your pocket, you break one, you like, okay, dang, how much is it? 50? Hold on, man. I don't want it. Shit, that's half of $100. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just learn how to negotiate. better, you start looking at things and really getting your needs and wants in line real fast. Like, hold on, all I got is 100 on me. I really need the mouthwash. I don't need the ice cream. You put that shit back. Let me get this, that, and that. You know what I'm saying? I want some change back with that too, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't coming out of the house with 100 and go back with nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah,
and a lot of it, I think, is turn off the fucking TV because they advertising shit to you all the damn time.
oh man, that shit never stop, bro. You can Amazon that shit right now. You can order whatever you want right now. And that's crazy.
You know what I mean? So a lot of, you know, with me, I don't have small children, so I understand parents, but I think parents as well can get caught up in that because, you know, the kids want the best of the best.
Mm-hmm.
And the best of the best is expensive, you know what I mean? And so parents can overcompensate trying to grab their kids everything. And, you know, we run through money, just people in general, you know, but especially usually people that come from poor and middle class, you know, spaces, they run through money all the time. And it's usually, you know, think of it this way. Me as a man, I don't have young kids. I'm not worried about my son or daughter getting hurt. I got to go to the hospital. I got to get measles shots. I got to get school supplies. I got to get, you know what I mean? And when you're making decisions on that, it's, do I get food or do I get medicine? Do I get, you know what I mean? Like, I don't go through that. So it's easier for me to say, all right, I could put this money away and not spend too much, you know what I mean? But for a lot of people, you can't.
Yeah.
And it's not that they're horrible with money. It's just shit. I got kids. I got, you know what I mean, a wife. I got bills. The car's fucked up, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So the more people buy what they need as opposed to what they want. You know what I mean? Understand that you don't need the newest iPhone every fucking year. It's a fucking phone. As long as it makes calls and, you know what I mean? The internet still works and you know, things like that. That's money that you can save. You got to save small. You know what I mean? I've always had a problem. If I try to save a chunk, I'll pick off at the chunk.
Mm-hmm.
But when I started saving smaller, it just builds more because you're not, you know what I mean, constantly picking off of it.
Oh, you know? I'm glad you mentioned that because it comes to a point of saving. Like, I don't want to get people into the habit of saving and never touching. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have like some kind of direction with saving because some people could save money and then they get addicted to saving money and deprive themselves and others of other things, everything they may need. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't touching. I don't need that. I don't need that. You become like a cheapskate or something, right? But the thing is like when you start getting into the habit of saving and being goal orientated, so you start knowing in which direction you gonna go with it. You know what I'm saying? Because the ultimate goal, in my opinion, is like to hold on to your cash and build your credit. Because if you do that, you can turn something what you think you have into much more just by, you know, the leverage of what credit can give you. So I want to shout out my boy Junior who did that, man. And I'm gonna get him on here. He on like 26. I think Junior 26 now. Man, he did this at like what? Junior like 20 and bought a house, right? And it's cool. It's crazy when I asked him, he said he only brought that first house. And man, if people listening, and shout out to Junior, I said first. He on like his third.
Shout out to Junior.
He on like his third. I think he got a duplex, and I think he got another one he about to close on. So he got 3 properties, and he started with $1,500. But it was the importance of using the credit and the money that he had, you know what I'm saying, for the down payment, and that's all it takes sometimes. So when we get to saving, we got to have like a direction in which way we going to go with it because, you know what I'm saying, we could just save and save and save and then something happened like, trust me, I know, because last week, you know, a motherfucking transmission went out. So now I had a life decision to make. Do I fix the car or do I buy a car? And like you were saying earlier, before we get on live, leasing a car, right? It's
Right.
like, man, fuck that. If I lease a car, it's still gonna go on my credit as a purchase of a car for XYZ amount. You know what I'm saying? These days cars 30 and up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like 15 before I'm done with what I need to be done off the car I have now. So I'm like, man, I'd rather take the 3-4 to fix it, and then I'll be good for another, how many years on the, new transmission, maybe 150,000 miles or whatever, then taking that, which meaning taking leaving the 15 on my credit and just try to pay that down faster than opposed to going out, getting a new car loan, and then they probably have to roll that old car into the new loan. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, bro? Because I still own it, and then it's not working right, so they ain't going to give me as much as I actually can get for the car. So they going to try to finesse me and so basically I'm be paying for the new car and the old car, and they going to take the same amount of money to probably fix it as a down payment. And then here I go back out here on the credit market trying to probably buy a house. Here I'm in $40,000 in the hole already because they going to look at that on my credit, like you said earlier, as a lot of us, brothers, we get caught up in the fancier cars, which is big on your credit. You know what I'm saying? And then when you go to apply for a home, your debt to income ratio is all fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to say it was Andrew Yang. He was talking to the Breakfast Club. He was saying the reason why a lot of black people get denied home loans is because they already see your active car loan is out.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're like, you already owe them, or you ain't going to be able to give us our money.
Mm-hmm.
And so we go after the car before we go after the home, and we have to reverse that. Your home should be your priority. Get you a cash car, something get you point A to point B, and work on getting you a home. You know what I mean? Getting you some property to yourself. And then you worry about, $50,000 for a car later.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Cool, like straight up.
Reverse that.
And then another thing is like, it's like when we younger, let's say like my son, when we live together, you got to take those opportunities of buying you a good car while you living with your parents or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Before you go out. Because that same car, you could start your credit journey by buying that car while you at home, and hey, get some on that rent too, though. You know what I'm saying? On that mortgage, if that's what, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So you can start managing your money well. You can keep it. You can get a clean car, but just know when you go outside them four walls and start venturing off on your own, at least you got some reliable, dependable vehicle versus having you a cash car and then you moving out trying to be grown. Then that, like something happened like mine, the engine mess up on you, then you know what I'm saying? You going to be coming back home. Straight up. You going to be coming back to the crib.
That's a fact.
Straight up,
now,
man.
Now, mind you, I say when they go get the cash car, I'm talking about if you put up a good $3,000, 25, $3,000, I'm not talking about go get you something for 1,000. Mm-hmm. Unless you know the person or you know what I mean? It's reliable, you can see it. But on average, if when you live with your parents, you save your money up, you get you something for a good $2,000, it should last you a couple years. Oil change, tune up when you need it. Now, I told mine, go after Toyota. First of all, don't go foreign. If you're going to go foreign, go Toyota. Toyotas will last forever. Camrys, Corollas, things like that. They'll last forever. You give them an oil change. Mm-hmm. I mean, don't go after Dodge. Dodges are trash.
No.
Ford's okay. You know what I mean? These kids nowadays, they want BMWs and Audis and shit like that. Okay, that's cool to get that, but what are you going to do when you need to take it to a mechanic who doesn't know how to work on a foreign car? What are you going to do when you need foreign parts?
Man, your ass is out of there, straight up.
You out of there. And so those are the small tips that you got to give these young adults now, because they're not kids no more. They're young adults. You got to give them this game. Listen, yeah, you can get you a car, you get you something nice, but the reason I'm telling you not to get these certain models and all that is not because I don't want you to have nothing nice, but these are the consequences if something happens. And the consequences are a lot less, you know, and let's say in the form of a car. If you buy an American car, most Americans know how to fix on an American car, a Ford, a Chevy, stuff like that. So that'll cost you less in the end when you need, you know, repairs on it.
Mm-hmm.
And you need parts for it. The parts will be easier to get. They'll be cheaper to get. You can find Joe Schmo usually know how to change a Ford carburetor, but you can't, you know, don't try to bring him your BMW that you picked up trying to be fly. Don't bring him that. You know, he may fuck your shit up, and you may end up, you know, regretting it. So,
but you know
those
what?
are the small Jews we drop on the next generation.
No, we
You know
say all
I mean?
that, but people, man, back to the beginning of the show, man, they so caught up in the fuckery. So what they gonna do?
The fuckery, yeah, we totally.
They gonna buy a
off
Gucci belt, bro. They gonna go get a Gucci motherfucking belt. About $500.
They gonna
bro.
get. Okay, go for it.
They gonna go get the Gucci belt. Hey, if you get the belt, you know you got to get the shoes. If you get the shoes, you got to get the hat. You see all the bullshit, man. You gonna have about 2,500 on, and then your check engine light on, ain't got no gas in the motherfucking car. That's how I go down, bro. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. It was a documentary I saw. It wasn't even a documentary. Let's say it was a presentation. And this was from, I want to say back in the 60s, maybe 70s, maybe. And so it was talking about marketing to the Negro.
I seen that.
Know, that's not the, yeah, you saw that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, how they talk about how the Negro always wants to look his best, and he'll spend more money than anybody just to look the best out of everything. People got to remember this shit still exists. You know what I mean? And that's the Gucci belts and the fucking, you know, just all the mind you, for the young generation, it's okay to go and do what they do. That's their time for their fashion, blah blah blah.
No. You ain't about to set that shit up, bro. Because it be the old folks, man. It ain't even about the young folks.
But that's my point. That's my point. To the young folks is, you know, they had their time for their fashion, all that. To everyone else, it's like a lot of people don't snap out of it. They don't snap out of that. But look at the rap game. Those dudes are 50, bro. These dudes aren't, you know, the hottest rappers in the game, Jiggas and 2 Chainz. These dudes are 45 plus, bro. Some of them are 50. Eminem and them are in there for like 50 years old right now, bro.
Damn.
So people have to understand it's not just the community. The rappers do the exact same thing. The rappers dress exactly like the young folks. It used to be a separation where the older brothers didn't look like the younger brothers. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They dress a different way. Now it's all blended in, bro. It's all becoming more one world. One world government, one world thought process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I totally agree.
And in the land of capitalism, the thought process is consumption.
Yeah, consuming. So, hey, I'm
glad. Buy, all you can fucking buy, all you can eat, all you can, you know what I mean? Take. That's the blood of this society. And so why do people love the fuckery? Because that's what it's all about. It's fuckery. It's buy more. It's stunt on everybody. One, you know, it's just one man. It's not about anything but I want to see people fall. People want to see people fall in the cracks and burn. You know what I mean? Cancel culture, everything. It's all a mixed storm. It's all a storm, if you will, of fuckery.
But hey, if you think about it, like, yo, that's crazy. If you think about it in this light, right? Because if we talk about like Mark Zuckerberg, who created Facebook, right? He stumbled upon something that they've been trying to do forever. Get all in your fucking business, right? Then they took that same platform, and then it is what we have now. It became a self thing. You know what I'm saying? Like MySpace and shit. That's back in the gap. Then Facebook, and then we got like Instagram, and it's all about instant gratification, self gratification. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about having a selfie. You remember that, man? The selfie culture. Then it's turned into this me, consume. Like you said, back to your point. Then it's just addicting now. You know what I'm saying? So you go on there, you got to have something to post. You got to have something to talk about. You got to have something to watch. So they just watching everything you do. Then they just feeding you on the back end as you do your shit. You know how you be scrolling. They feed you them shoes you just searched 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? They feed you the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Subconsciously, like, oh shit, these shoes on sale. What? Like, how they even know that you was looking for them shoes? You know what I'm saying? So it started feeding you into the bullshit again. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if I could jump in right there, how do they know? Because you gave it to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, MySpace, Facebook, Instagram. People get on there. They put all their pictures up. They put their kids up there. They put where they work, where they live. They put when they're going out of town. They put when they came back. They put when they are eating, when they're going to go to sleep. You know what I mean? You put it out there.
Damn,
you gave it to them. Mark Zuckerberg got an award from the CIA for all the information they were able to gather from Facebook.
What?
You know what I mean? So but when people say they're taking all our information and all that, now you're giving it to them. Every time you make a purchase online is recorded. Right. Every time the sites if you want to jump online and you want to jump in that information highway, you're being tracked the whole time. Bro. You know what I mean? Our phones, are everything.
That part.
You know, but people gave it away with Facebook. The whole Instagram, all that came from, if you even think back, came from the Kim Kardashian era. Yeah. Because it showed you, like you said, like we were talking earlier, before we kicked it off, with the sex tapes. Yeah. You know what I mean? Paris Hilton and them, firstly. Boom, right? So it started with Paris Hilton, remember. Then went to Kim Kardashian. And they just blew it up to where it's that selfie. That's where that selfie culture really comes from. Because remember, back in the day, motherfucker didn't really want to be on no pictures like that.
Hell no, you know man. You like, beat up trying to take a picture of.
You get beat, motherfucker, fuck you got a camera for, bro?
You look like the feds out here, bro. Straight up, I'm still like that. If you know me, you know I ain't with that camera shit. Like,
exactly.
Bro, what you doing with that? You telling.
Now it's all about take a picture. People aren't even sucking in the beauty of whatever they're like. Remember, me and you went out to Cali, and you know what I mean, you showed me the ocean out there. Me, I gotta suck that in because I've never been out there. Mm-hmm. I'm at the end of the country. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it was a big thing. But most people are gonna bust out their phone. You know, I took a couple pictures, but I'm not. We're just recording it, looking out there where you're sitting in front of what you want to see, but you're looking through a lens while you have this whole huge thing in back of that lens, but you're still looking through the lens on the screen and you're not soaking in the moment. You're not.
Hey, that's like what you said. Where does reality end? And then, you know, reality and real and reality. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, not to mention, I love that you just mentioned that. Like, we went out to Cali, and like a brother might snap I'll be feeling like a fed when I pull out the camera. I feel like, damn, this shit is weird as hell, though. You know what I'm saying? But I might take a picture of something just to spark the memory. You know what I'm saying? Not like I got to shoot the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Video and audio and all that. It's just like, man, back in the days when we used to sit down, look at the photo album, it used to be like a come together stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like a time to bond, time to connect. Like, hey, you remember this? Dang, let me see that picture, man. Where we take that at? We had to jog our memory, but now we don't have that memory no more. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you lose your damn cell phone, you out of there. You know what I'm saying? But to go back into what you said earlier about how we giving up all the information, it's like these motherfuckers got us online, and now you can't get shit without giving up your email and your goddamn phone number. So they like, if they wanted to come pick up the brothers and stop the crime, nigga, I'm telling you, they got the niggas' emails because they signed into them Facebooks, which is linked to your damn cell phone, which is linked to your number, which you already know got a GPS on it. You know what I'm saying? So that'll let you know that they're keeping up the bullshit on purpose, though. You know what I'm saying? The fuckery, what we talking about. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, well, you know, that's always a subject that leads into more subjects, so we don't got to go too deep
Yeah,
with it.
we ain't going deep.
But
I'll
at the
get
end
deep
of
on
the
you.
day, that's the money train right there.
Yeah,
So
keeping
they
up
keep
in the
that
fuckery. So
going
y'all,
for
man, we
money.
gotta
Because
get
see,
up out of here.
fuckery equals money. You know what I mean?
Exactly. All the nonsense, all the bullshit. Because think about this, bro. They just, did that to Trump. He inciting riots or whatever, right? Every day with the music alone that we listen to, the concerts that we go to, the fuckery we watch on the internet, all the bullshit, be doing the same thing he did. You feel me? Every day.
Right.
And they damn near if they take that off the air, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be talking about grab the chopper, loading up clips, the ops, all these other bullshit words that excite these youngsters, even the old school dudes, like you said, and to even go elaborate more on that, like you said earlier, the separation, bro. So when you start, like, as far as the clothing, if you look like a young dude, we don't get the respect that we need to get from the young brothers because we look like them, you know what I'm saying? And we act like them, we talk like them. So it's like we need to start changing our dialogue and maybe our fashion just a little bit, man, because the tight pants and all the bullshit, though, just, man, brothers need to come. Because I remember for a while, I know I'm everywhere right now, but I started wearing button-ups back in the day. Man, I used to have cats like my same age calling me sir and shit. I'm like, nigga, sir, what the fuck? But then now I'm like, shit, yeah, that's right, nigga. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Sir, you know what I'm saying? Because they looking at you different, though. You know what I'm saying? You don't look like an op.
Exactly that. Exactly. You got to change. When you're at war, you put on camouflage, right? But when you in the civilian world, you put on civilian clothes. You know what I mean? There comes a point where you got to separate. I'm not saying brothers can't wear, baseball caps or no shit like that, but it's the ways things are worn. I've always tried to be different from the rest of the pack because it kept. And in many ways, that's a survival tactic. That's my camouflage. If everyone else looks like this, I want to look like this. And when they start looking like this, then I'm gonna go and look like how they, the opposite on that end. You know what I mean? Because it always keeps you out of trouble. Motherfucker, you already know how it is being a brother growing up. You know what I mean? All that. We got a description of so and so and so and so. So I
profiling brothers every day, bro.
I mean? So I always dipped off from, if everybody's wearing braids, I'm going to shave my shit bald. You know what I mean?
Cool.
You can't say I look like nobody that did nothing, motherfuckers. Like, you know what I mean? So.
Nah, man. So, yeah, man. We gonna have to get up out of here on their ass. On Monday night, we went raw on their ass. But,
yeah, this was Monday Night Raw, man. Hey, to the real listeners, salute.
Man, I appreciate you.
To the new listeners, salute. And to those that haven't listened yet, you will. We putting that into the ether. Yeah. So tune in next time, Raw Radio.
Yeah, Raw Radio, man. So, yeah, we gonna about to get up out of here. But, yeah, like he said, man, all the listeners that listen, all the subscribers who's subscribing, man, we just doing this because we doing it. You feel me?
Hey, we doing what we do, I say.
That part.